back to my channel. This is like my sixth take, so hopefully this is the one. I've had to get up and take care of my daughter, and waves of nausea keep kicking in, so I'm trying to keep it under control. But let's hope that this is the take that I can get this done. So today I wanted to do a quick as possible pregnancy update. Hopefully I can remember all my symptoms and stuff because I've had total pregnancy brain and been forgetting so many things. I forgot to pay my bills this week. That's sort of some of the things that have been going on in my life right now. So, as you guys just found out, I've been hit with the wave of nausea as of a few days ago. On my app for Ovia pregnancy, it says that I'm 5 weeks and 4 days. I don't know if I should fully trust that just because I know usually those apps go with the average, which would be, like your period being on a certain day and then you ovulating 14 days after that. And that's just not how my system works. So I'm going to go with the 5 weeks for now, but I have a feeling I might either be a week behind. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll find out more once I have my first actual prenatal appointment on the 23rd of this month. So, just to at least talk about the symptoms that I've been feeling, let's get on that. So of course, nausea, as you guys heard. I've been feeling a lot of fatigue. That's definitely been tough because, as a lot of you know, I have a toddler, so yeah. And she doesn't take naps as she used to anymore, so she kind of stays up all day and won't nap. Sometimes she will, depending on how tired she could be. But she'll go to sleep and kind of sleep most of the night. To help with my nausea, I did get that one tea that I showed you guys from Pink Stork. I haven't tried it yet because it hadn't hit me this hard up until now. And I got these candies, plus I also got the Pink Stork candies for morning sickness for when I am out and about. I got them both just because I wanted to see what flavor and what will sit better with me. I did try these this morning when I was getting that first wave, and I don't know what it is about this one, but I kept getting like this weird tingling on my tongue, and I wasn't liking it. So I'm gonna give it one more shot, and if I really don't like it, I'm gonna return them because I did ask Target if I'm not a fan, if I could, return, and they said yes. And since I'm gonna try like two, So I'm gonna try these one more time, see how they go, and then if they don't work out too well, I'll probably end up trying the tea. And then tomorrow I'll try the other candies. Hopefully those work. If not, then I'll probably go back to the Preggy Pops because I know those didn't fully help me when I was pregnant with my daughter, but they did kind of help a little bit. Those kind of had more of neutral flavors. This one is more of a lemon ginger, so I'm not sure what exactly is just giving me that tingly feeling. Might be the ginger, maybe I'm not a huge fan of it and that's just how my body's reacting to it. The other one is mango ginger, so we'll see how that goes. Tender boobies, tender breasts, I've been having that. Sore nipples, and the only reason I know about that one is because my daughter still tries to nurse every now and then. And I'll give her a shot just because mainly I do need her to I do need her to fully finish emptying out the little bit of milk that I'm still sort of producing. I let it go the other day for a few days without nursing her, and my right side actually started getting a little sore around the armpit area here, and I got a little scared, but then I figured, I was like, oh, this is probably just like some of my ducts, I don't know if that makes sense, being a little clogged, so I probably need her to kind of empty them a little bit. So I did have her nurse on that side, and I felt completely better after that. Other than that, of course, my sense of smell has gotten very strong and very annoying because every smell around me is like, nauseating or annoying, and I just can't. My daughter's breath, like, it really doesn't smell bad, but like her baby breath, like, I just can't deal. Yes. Or like my cats, I can't deal with anything right now. I'm craving a lot of salty food. Sorry, just kicks in out of nowhere. for salty foods. So like popcorn, French fries. Um, actually talking about food right now is not helping. So besides that, nothing really else from there. Bloating, of course, peeing a lot. Let's see, my mood hasn't been like the worst, but it hasn't been like the best. I haven't been like super cheery, but I haven't been super like I hate the world kind of thing. But I have been feeling blah, like ugh, like I just I want the stage to be over with. Like I have been cramping, which I don't remember if I continued cramping this as I was getting this far into it. I don't know if it's normal. It kind of freaks me out at the same time. So I don't know if that's normal. I've also been dealing with, I think it's the round ligament pain. I've been dealing with a little bit of that, but I could have sworn that's not supposed to hit until about at least second trimester. But since this is my second pregnancy, I don't know if like these symptoms are sort of just hitting me a little sooner now, just because I've been through it. I've been through it once before, so my body's just kind of like getting to certain stages quicker. I think that's really it, honestly. Like seriously, I really think that, besides me forgetting certain things. So as I was saying, forgetfulness is another thing that's definitely kicked in. I seriously almost forgot to pay my bills this week. So by the time I realized it, we had already done all of our groceries, and our groceries they come out a little expensive this time. But that's because these are our groceries to like last us for at least a month, and then we just replenish whatever little things we need to replenish. Yeah, honestly, I think that's really it. So just like forgetfulness, fatigue, nausea, not feeling super joyous. Of course, I, got to put up a strong face for my daughter, but most of the time I'm just like, can I just go to sleep? That's one thing that I've always hated is napping. But like I told my husband, when I'm pregnant, that's probably the one and only time I will love to nap. I hate to nap on general time when I'm like not pregnant or anything like that, except if I'm sick, because I tend to wake up even crankier. I'm not a good napper. I wake up, yeah. That's definitely something I will be looking forward to. Hopefully, my daughter will nap with me. If not, I'm probably just gonna like make like a little enclosed area and try to like trap her in one spot with safe things so I could just like nap for at least 5 minutes, something. Pretty much what's been going on with me. I don't know if you guys really want to see my belly. I'm really bloated, and I was never thin to begin with. I had a little bit of a stomach. So if you guys see my stomach, you guys are just gonna see probably that I'm really fat. So nothing really to show really. Just bloatedness and a fat tummy. So I'm not gonna do that yet. I'll probably won't start doing. Actually, I probably should just do it just for the memory, but it's a little embarrassing for me. So I'll show you guys. It's a little embarrassing for me because I've never been fully 100% happy with like my body, but I'll just show you guys. So real quick, I'm gonna show you guys my stomach. This is what it looks like under my shirt. Like I said, I'm a little bloated, but then again, I wasn't super thin before I got pregnant, so it's kind of that look. And then, okay, guys, so my daughter really like was a huge baby for me. So I have some stretch marks left, which I'm not like embarrassed about those, but just about how my stomach looks. So this is kind of what my tummy looks like. I'm not fully embarrassed by it, but just embarrassed by like the flab I haven't like put back together. I don't really have stretch marks or colors on my stretch marks, but I do have like a couple stretch marks around that she left behind. The moisturizer I used the first time around was, and this, I don't know what the heck this is. I got it when I was pregnant with her. I bumped into something and it was a bruise and then it turned into this. So I'm probably going to get that taken care of soon. But anyway, so as you guys can see, I'm just bloated. Good job. I don't really have color on my stretch marks. They're just stretch marks. But as I was saying, the moisturizer I used the first time when I was pregnant with her, I just didn't help unless I just wasn't using it enough. It didn't really do too much for me. It actually, I had a lot of itchy skin, so it made me scratch, and that's how I got more stretch marks in the end. So this time around, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try a couple. I'm gonna see if I can try two different products that I've seen. They're both organic. They're both clean products. Um, one is from Spoiled Mama, and then the other one, I totally forgot the name of it, but I'll see if I can find it, and I'll try to link them up on my description so that you guys can check them out if you're curious. But they're just more specifically for stretch marks. I know that the one that I used last time, which was the Palm, I forget, Palm something. It's that one typical one that everybody always kind of recommends. For that, to me, that one just didn't work well enough for me. Could have also been that I just wasn't using proper moisturization before I got pregnant, so my skin just was like really, really dry and just didn't help. I want to try something like a combination of like a nice body oil and a good moisturizer for your stretch marks, hoping that that will help. But as you guys can see, I am very like still like loose skin and kind of flabby. I might not have so much of an issue with stretch marks this time around. Crossing my fingers. I mean, again, I don't fully hate my stretch marks. I know they're there as sort of like a medal. That's kind of how I should see them. I know, like a medal. Like my body was able to do such a great thing. It created a life, and my husband he appreciates my body. I don't feel horrible because of him. It's just it's a thing that was put into my brain since I was young that I couldn't look fat. And I don't want to name names, but it was definitely someone close to me, and that kind of hurt. So I've always had that image issue of, oh, I look fat. I can't look like this. I have to be skinny. So even though technically I am skinny, I have a mom body, of course. I gave birth. Um, to me, I'm fat. Or that's kind of like what's been put into my brain. But I've been working on that, and I've been trying to teach myself, like, no, my body is where it needs to be, and if I can't get it any thinner, then that's just what's meant to be. Good job. Now try the acorns. So, God makes us the way He pictures us to be, and if I wasn't meant to be skinny and super thin, that's fine. I don't want to be like a little stick either. I do like meat on me, but I just wish my stomach I could get it more put together. I have never been able to, no matter how much I work out. So I probably should just be happy with how I look and get over it, right? Um, but I can't. It's always been a struggle for me. That's my update for now. Again, there's really not much of a belly to show. I'm just really, really bloated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I try to keep it as authentic as I can. I'm just really nauseous and I'm trying to get through it. Other than that, I haven't noticed any other differences. If I still don't notice any differences between week 6, I cannot talk. My God, I seriously cannot talk. If I don't notice any differences between now to about the beginning of week 7, I won't update you guys until I feel like there's a little more to update on. I will for sure update you guys once I have my appointment. I'll probably do like a full update with that and talk about the appointment, do it all together. And that, guys, I'm gonna go because yeah, things are just not feeling too well right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys soon. Struggling here. Bye.